What's going on? What's going on, everybody? This your boy Uncle Mel. I want to welcome y'all to Neighborhood Stars. This is about launching of my podcast, my very own podcast on Disco 100 Radio. And for everybody that's going to tune in tonight, we're going to have us a good time talking about these subjects that's going on in this world right now. I got my engineer over there, Disco 100, doing his thing right now. And you see my stars in the background. We're talking about neighborhood stars. Let me give y'all a little rundown on the reason I call it neighborhood stars. You see, where I grew up at, we didn't have a lot of celebrities that lived around us, so we had neighborhood stars. These were people that did those regular people that did ordinary, well, extraordinary things around the neighborhood. It was more of a, we didn't have the we had some NFL players, we had some pro players, but those weren't the ones that we looked at every day. You might have a dope boy. You know what I mean? I mean, he's a neighborhood star to some of us. And then you have a guy that does the community things. Those type of guys, those type of people. That's the type of people that I look up to. Even yourself, when you the what the Georgia Canes. I remember that when you did that. Yeah, it's okay. I do it, but they understand what I'm talking about. Disco 100, the guy with this radio right here, that got me on here. Your boy Uncle Mel.
Cuzzo, what's happening, Cuzzo?
There you go. There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
What's going on, Disco? What's
I'm
happening?
behind the scenes, but I may come around later on, but this show.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let everybody hear me, but I appreciate you doing your thing. I know it's gonna be off the chain.
Oh yeah, man.
We gonna spice the background up next week. We gonna get it right.
Yeah.
It's the first transition of your show.
Yeah, man.
But I know you're gonna do what you do.
Man, it's been a long time coming right here, especially coming where I'm from. I'm from small town, Hollandale, Mississippi, Man, it's you don't get a lot of opportunities to do things like I'm doing right now. So I hope I be an inspiration to some people in my neighborhood that make me a neighborhood
I'm
star.
sure you will, Cuzzo,
Yeah.
Uncle Mel.
Yeah, for sure, man. But don't get Uncle Mel wrong.
Okay.
I ain't everybody uncle.
All right. So the kids outside can't do like they do day.
Now,
They can't call you.
hold on. I didn't say nothing about kids.
Okay. Can I come around?
Yeah, you come around
All
here.
right, cool,
I didn't say
cool.
nothing about kids. I like kids. I think kids are some of the most wonderful people in the world.
Okay.
You know why?
But you said everybody can't call. See, I had to come around just to see your face.
Well, you see, like this.
Okay.
When everybody get to calling you uncle, you got to have enough money in your pocket to give some of it out. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Even like I was standing at the barber shop the other
All
day,
right.
and it was two older ladies.
Uh-huh.
And
On your computer so you can see.
it was two older ladies. And we were standing up by the barber shop,
Uh-huh.
and I was standing beside this guy I used to work with.
Okay.
And he happened to look over, and he said, "Man, I'm my damn nieces." And as soon as he said that,
Uh-huh.
they turned their grown butts around, and guess what they said? Oh, I need some money.
So what do you do next?
He said, "God damn." He said he wish he hadn't been there. He said he wish he hadn't been there talking to me.
But I like about this platform right here, man, and especially with you. It's raw.
Yeah.
It's uncut.
Yeah, you
It's
know.
all that moving around and shit, going to chair to chair, you logging on the computer. That we ain't doing no editing.
No.
This what you gonna get.
Oh, let me
We
tell
got folk coming through the backdrop.
Yeah, like the other day. When you be late, we gonna have a late visitor today. Gonna come through the black door. Y'all gonna see the stars spit down the middle. But it's some work done in here, y'all. Y'all should see this shit. I mean, it's some work.
They
done
can't
in here.
tell because of lights.
I know they can't, but once they walk up in here, they go.
But you know how you gonna come out that hood in a minute.
Wait, hey, look, I'm feeling like I'm getting kind of warm.
Yeah,
right?
because the lights. I told you that.
But I got a wife beat on, so I don't want to give them the wrong impression.
That's why I'm gonna go back on the other side.
I don't want to give them
We
the
both
wrong
can't be in the
impression.
same room with tank tops on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They was like, well, this is not very professional.
Hey y'all gotta make sure y'all follow this. I know good and well, man. This finna
we gonna have a good time,
This
man.
gonna be some Thursdays for your ass, man.
Did
You log Cuzzo, did you log in?
I'm trying, but I keep talking
Okay.
to you.
All
I
right,
can't
go
do
ahead.
two things at one time.
I told we uncut, so we good.
Hold on, I'm trying. I just put this on the thing last night. I said I got to get ready.
Oh, all y'all out there, man. I just want to. Hey, I want to take this time, man. If he don't mind, I've been
Go ahead.
this damn near my cousin, almost by marriage,
Yeah.
but we gonna stay cousins.
Uh-huh.
He's a hell of a dude, hell of a brother, man. He gonna have fun. He gonna enjoy himself. He gonna make it do what it do.
And that's
You
exactly
know what I'm
what
saying?
I
Y'all
look
just
for.
make sure y'all please follow this man. Comedy, platforms, anything he a part of, you will get. Like I'm going through something right now. You will never know it, but the energy this man came to give me, I needed it.
Yeah, man.
I
I'm
needed
like
it.
that. I like to see people smile. I don't like to see people.
Cause your fingers look, yo, what's up?
My finger look what?
Your fingers. How old are you?
Don't worry about that.
We gonna crack Joe.
Don't
I'm
worry
ready.
about that. Don't worry about how old I am right now.
Cause you still got yours. I ain't got mine. Huh?
Cause they say black don't crack. I mean, if I start telling y'all how old I am,
I'm trying to get him started. That's all I'm doing.
I start telling y'all how old I am, y'all gonna be asking other
Yeah.
kind of questions. See, we try to get it together so I can see myself.
Yeah, you gonna click on somebody else's show.
That ain't mine.
I know it ain't. Go back to the.
They go right here. There
There you is. All right, we ready, y'all.
Yeah, boy, it feels good to see yourself on the network.
Click on it, cuz.
I'm trying, man. I'm doing too much right now. Talking to you,
There you
trying
go.
to
You
click on
good.
this thing here, and then I look.
Now you gotta turn the volume down. It's gonna come to the microphone.
Let me see that. This my first time. I'm like a virgin.
So, cuz, can I start off? How was your day?
Well, I'm gonna tell you all the truth because I'm unedited. Let me tell you what my name means real quick.
Your name, okay.
For a lot of people don't
Say
know.
the name though. What's okay?
Uncle Mel.
Okay, all right.
It means unedited Negro. Unedited. Keeping life exciting.
Okay.
Making everybody laugh. And when I mean that, I mean from babies to grannies. Little boys to granddaddies.
Okay.
Uncles and nieces.
Okay.
All of them. I make everybody laugh.
That's what's up.
In time. You give me a little time with you, I can make your day a little bit better. People used to see me come in and say, man, I was having a bad day till you got here. And you know, I like to spread that type of energy because it's positive. I'm not a very negative person. I don't get up in the morning and think of negative shit. But I'm probably my own worst critic anyway. So I really think people are good in nature. So that's why I like the title of my podcast, Neighborhood Stars.
That's what's up.
Because I'm going to meet some of them. And when I see them, I'm like, hey, can I introduce you to the world? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of what you're doing, like what you do. People need to know who you are.
Correct.
You feel me? I'm glad I met you.
Yeah.
I remember, man. I remember when you was learning how to DJ.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, cause your brother gave me the first software.
I remember. And then you took that, and when you painted that truck, and you put when he painted that damn truck, I said, yeah.
Hey, what color? You remember what color I
Like,
painted?
it was green and
Orange.
Orange, yeah. Miami. He had the U, baby. The U. How they do that? The U.
Yes, sir. You got it right.
That's how it do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's what it is, man. And ever since I've known you, man, you've been doing great shit.
And vice versa, man.
Yeah.
Vice versa. I met you. Matter of fact, when I met you, you were cracking jokes. It was a Christmas party at Pam and J house.
Yeah.
You were cracking jokes. Ain't care for auntie, uncles. No, you ain't giving that who was in there. Matter of fact, my mama was here.
Yeah, she was laughing too.
Yeah, she was laughing. She was hollering laughing. That Cuban laugh.
Yeah, hey, it's hard to make them Cubans laugh. If y'all don't know that, goddamn, it's hard. Them Cubans, they go down there at Florida. They been acting the food couple days anyway.
Man, they cutting the food down there.
They acting food. If
I could tell you some history to you, because I got my Cuban flag.
Yeah. Hey, I was gonna ask you about this.
Okay, this is my mom told me. She may call and correct me.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why the Cubans voted the way they voted is because before, just from what I hope I get it right.
Mm-hmm.
The ancestors after my mother, that was down in the missile crisis with Kennedy.
Okay.
He backed out at the last second to dethrone it from being a communist country. So that's why they don't like the Democrats, that generation.
Okay.
Now, I can't tell you why the hell the ones that's now, I don't know.
You think it's an influence?
It got to be, because you influenced by how you raised. That's why I don't do the skin color.
I totally believe
I don't do skin color. I got just as many white folks. I got just as many black folks done did me wrong as white folks.
But you know, I thought you was black when I first met you.
Nigga, I am black. I'm just Cuban and black. What the hell that mean?
What
gave it away?
I didn't mean it like
what
that.
Gave it away?
I didn't mean, but you got more Cuban because you hot as a head. That's that. Nigga, that attitude bad, man. I gotta talk to him sometimes.
I gotta get pushed. I gotta get pushed.
I be like, hey man, hey, no, you don't need but a lip push. You need He don't need a whole lot of push. He need a little push.
So what's some examples I done showed you? You can't
Oh
remember?
shit, man. Hey, don't let the club owner don't let the club owner say anything out of the ordinary about him or the artist he got. He through. We ain't never going back there no more. The team, hey, if the team was listening, they'll tell you, hell yeah, don't let him get in the
Yeah.
argument with nope. Hey man,
Sunshine,
back over.
Sunshine said that to me today, man.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Sunshine, they got a show tonight too.
I'm gonna do better, man.
Yeah, they over in South Carolina, ain't they? They
Nah,
doing-
I don't know what she was. Nah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I ain't gonna say that. I don't know what she was at.
I think her and Doodoo Brown got something going on.
I don't know. But so how your comedy thing going on right now?
Well, I was at Zodiac, man. I like that place.
I love that owner, dude.
Yeah, he a cool
Real.
guy, man. He a real cool guy. Club Zodiac. Shout out to Club Zodiac, man.
Man, he real. He
that's a
he
nice
he the
spot.
real deal. All the years I've been DJing, man. That's the
Yeah.
well, him and my man from Dominique Empire.
Yeah.
them the realest ones out of, and of course West.
Yeah, oh man,
You know
everybody.
what I'm saying? But yeah,
That's one of the most courteous? That's one of the most courteous
Caribbeans,
And no, I'm talking about managers of
Yeah.
a spot.
Yeah.
Hey, you can taste your wing. If you don't like the way that motherfucker tastes, he said, I get you a whole nother plate. Wesson walked the plate off the table for you.
They got that vest on.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And he's smiling the whole time.
You remember your days up there, man?
Oh, yes, indeed. I used to stay drunk.
Yeah, you stay. Yeah, you used to
You know why? I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because I used to have so much fun in the day, and I didn't want to leave. You feel me? So I done drank and had a good time in the daytime, and now it's afternoon, and now it's evening. And that's when the liquor catch up to you.
Mhm.
So you don't have to drink a lot. You just have to go home before it hits you. See, that's my problem.
But you weren't living far from that, though.
No, I live around the corner, man.
Yeah, I remember
most,
that.
Most
I
of
think
the
you should
people
walk
out there
home.
was my
Yeah.
friends, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I had True at the door. Every time I get a little messed up, True was like, I got him. He had the sirens on top
Yeah.
of the van.
In that van, yeah.
Yeah, he was security, but he had it lit up out there.
Yeah.
He did. I remember one night.
You stupid as
I'm
shit.
serious. I remember one night I got up in there and had such a good time that I couldn't drive my scooter home. Yeah, I rode a scooter for about 4 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man, shit. I came up. I'm telling you, man, look, when I got here, I had a hope and a dream. That's it. And look, now I'm on somebody's radio station. You heard me?
Yeah.
Tell you, man, hey, look, I'd have been homeless.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. I've been homeless. I stayed in an abandoned apartment for 3 months. I went down there and talked to the lady.
Yeah, I did too.
She told me, she said, now listen, when I get that letter, you got to get your ass out of there.
So you're doing like John Q.
See, I had
Not
candles.
John Q. Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh, I had candles and everything, man.
Damn.
I had a candle set up. I had one little TV. And my neighbor, he would let me use his power. I had TV, bro. He let me use his power to watch the TV over there, man.
Was that here in Georgia?
Yeah, I was right down Franklin Road, bro.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yes,
I
indeed,
didn't know
man.
that.
3 months over there, but I started working. I started working in Montgomery, but I'm a tradesman.
But I know, but it's funny. I don't be sentimental, man, but I never seen that because you never had that kind of energy.
No, man, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm like this, man. Just because I'm having a very bad day
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean I have to give it to you.
Then that's what's up.
Yeah,
And that's my damn problem.
yeah. I don't have to give.
When
it
I'm
to
having a
you.
bad day,
Everybody get it.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not like that. I won't give it to you.
Yeah.
I let.
and that's real though, man. That's real.
Yeah,
That's-
I believe in
man
I
to man, that's some real shit. That's why.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm what 45, but I'm still learning.
Well,
how to-
since you want to throw it out there like that with all your grade and everything,
yeah.
see my shit still black. My shit still, but I got one in there. My wife keep trying to pull it. That one little gray right there.
Yeah, somebody told me to die, man. Die black.
No, man. Oh, that's wisdom. Bro.
Yeah.
That is wisdom.
But I'm gonna tell you what messed me up. And I told somebody a story yesterday.
Okay.
You know, cuz like to be flirtatious every now and then. You know, I got old lady. I like to be flirtatious.
Okay.
So every now and then I be at the club.
I wonder if she listening.
Yeah, she knows. She knows she married too. So, just innocent flirt. So I messed around, went to a club, DJing, came out the booth, couple of little waitresses. I'm like, "What's up, babe? What's up, boo?" Just being, well, say, "Oh, how you doing, sir?"
She say, sir.
She said, "How you doing, sir?"
How that made you feel?
I went back, I went back in the DJ booth, and that was it for me for the night.
As long as she call you uncle, you all right.
Well, everybody, driving the bus, they call me OG or they call me Unc.
Well, I like the OG, man. I mean, The thing is, man, I consider myself OG.
You
I
know what?
mean, I wasn't no really gangster.
And I'm
Though.
curious about that. I want to ask you a question to get this set this up for you real quick. And growing up, you know what I'm saying? What was the most thing you think you would change about yourself growing up that you can go back in the race? Cause me personally, I'm good. All the bumps, the bruises, the love, the whatever I had, I take it. I would not change nothing. Nothing at all.
You know what I would change? That I ain't smoked enough weed. I'm serious.
Why? Why?
'Cause I was a drinker,
Uh-huh.
you know, and so you can only drink so much, and then your head hit your lap, or you staggered everywhere. You can smoke all day.
So you wanted to balance out?
See, if I had been a smoker
Uh-huh.
instead of a drinker,
Uh-huh.
I could have stayed awake at most of the parties I was at.
Wow.
But I'm trying to tell you, when I get into a party, if anybody knows me, y'all know. When I get into a party, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna have me a good time. I mean, you can sit over there and watch me have a good time, or you can have a good time
Yeah,
with
you
me.
dance by yourself.
Yeah, for sure. I don't need nobody to have a
Yeah,
good
you
time.
damn
with
right
me.
about that.
I have a good time, and you can watch me have a good time, and you can have a good
Yeah,
time with
yeah,
me.
yeah. You would
That's
dance.
just how I am.
You would dance by yourself.
And when I get tired,
You
I,
sit.
I find me a spot,
Mm-hmm.
and if I go to sleep over there, guess what? Everybody had a good time with me. They watching me. That shit. Don't fuck with him. I ain't bullshit. I used to live in New Orleans. People say that all the time. Don't fuck with him. That dude, that has a good time. Leave him alone.
Exactly.
I didn't even have to pay to come in the club. You know why?
They want to see you have a good time.
Because I usually be like the first one in there, right? So I'm usually pumping the party.
Yeah.
When the people see you having a good time, it's usually contagious.
Correct.
And then after it rub off on them, they ain't got me paying for nothing. That's how I used to be so drunk sometimes.
Yeah, but I mean, but see, you don't get the thing about you, and I ain't gonna use the word drunk because I don't like that word.
Well, I'm sorry, inebriated.
I don't even know how to say that.
Well, I'm
motherfucker.
sorry, not inebriated. I'm talking about flabbergasted.
We gonna just say drinking a lot.
I'm unedited, dog. I'm for real.
When you used to drink a lot, you never got to the point where nobody couldn't stand you. You know what I'm saying?
No, see, this was me. This was the whole thing. I had certain sayings.
Uh huh.
If I get certain levels of my drunkenness, my drinking or consuming drinks, I have a certain saying for each stage. Now, if I start telling you, "As the cow jump over the moon," if I tell you that, guess what? I'm through.
I gotta put that on the thing. That's all right. She don't think she gonna come in. I'm sorry.
I'm through.
Yeah.
If I tell you, "And the cow jump over the moon," just leave me alone. Don't say nothing to me because I'm done. I'm fucked up now. But if I say I'm the shit,
Yeah.
been the shit,
Yeah.
gonna be the shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready to party now.
That's what's up. So you said you gonna talk about some serious topics.
I
huh?
got some things I wanted to say, man. Today is a very special day in a lot of people's lives
Okay.
because they caught in between. Is he gonna do it or is he not gonna do it? I'm talking about Biden and Trump.
Okay. You talking
feel
about
me?
that part? Okay.
And then there's another element to this.
Mhm.
Everybody been like, people buying bullets, people buying guns. You understand me?
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You bought some guns and some
I got 5 clips I loaded up.
bullets. But listen,
And I told my old lady, anything but an Amazon Prime pull up in my yard, I'm airing that shit out.
but listen to me.
Go
man.
ahead.
Nobody wants to go to prison.
Mm-mm.
If anybody, I don't care, Proud Boy, who else? I don't care. I just said that because that's one of the popular names.
Proud Boy.
Freedom fighters or whoever else.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
anybody go to shooting
Mm-hmm.
and killing each other, there's a certain branch of the government called U.S. Marshals. They will come get you, man, and ain't nothing you can do when them U.S. Marshals come get you. They are gangsters.
So
Yeah.
Uncle Mel, you ain't worried about this. What you seriously? Where
Man,
you at?
I'm a realist.
Where
I'm
you
a-
at? Where
I'm
you
a-
at mentally with this?
I'm a realist, man.
Okay.
I don't watch TV.
Okay.
If I want to know something, I go look on the internet for that. You ask my wife. I stopped her from watching it too, because TV is a programmer.
Uh-huh.
So when I want to know something, I go find it. So I feed myself what I want to know.
Correct.
The media feeds you stories and then twist the story, then twist the story.
Yeah.
Nobody is gonna come outside and go to shooting up people they don't know. To kill a person is personal unless you are a psycho. You understand?
But
me?
you don't think
I don't think that.
you don't think that this man done put so much influence?
I know that this man has influenced hate all the way into the children, where we had got to the point where black and white kids and stuff could
I
play
don't.
together.
I'm tell you, the truth, I don't hate the damn man.
I don't hate any
I don't
man.
do politics.
I don't hate any man, but I'm gonna tell
I
you
don't do
like this:
politics.
you have to, and when you're in a position like that, you have to say things and do things that you may not want to, simply to keep peace. Trump won't keep peace because he's like a kid. He's like a kid with his own ball and everybody's playing and don't pick him. You know what he's gonna do?
Throw a temper tantrum.
He gonna take his ball.
Yeah.
He gonna take his ball and he gonna go.
Yeah.
And he ain't gonna let nobody play. Now he may not be good enough to play the first game, because whenever you get to the first game, everybody want the good people to play first. You know what I mean? To get it started.
Yeah.
So he may play the second game. But no, if he don't get picked first, he gonna take his ball and he gonna run. See,
Yeah.
I'm the type of person will throw his ball at him and then get the ragged ball and then we'll play all night. That's the type of person I am. If you're gonna act like that with people, you don't need to be in positions where you controlling things. I mean, you have too much influence. And when you influence people, you get them to do stuff just like that what Rittenhouse did. He went down there talking about protecting someone else's property. I don't care where you do that at. That's a crime. He shot the first guy. And then they attacked him. Well, he was attacked. You feel me? But he wasn't innocent. You just like lone gunmen. What they try to nobody really tries to be a hero anymore. Them guys didn't know if he was finna shoot some more people. He got an assault rifle. So what they tried to do was stop him because they didn't know if he was gonna shoot somebody else. He just shot the other person.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you got to think about those things. Was he gonna go shoot some more people? And he did.
So what you think the final outcome gonna be tomorrow
He
night?
going what tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Oh man, you already know what's happening. We're gonna have a new day.
You think so?
The DJT reality show is over with. Y'all can call in 678-638-6626 if you got something you want to say. This ain't nobody but your boy, Uncle Mel, sitting here with the uptown, the whole town, and everybody. Come on down. Say something, do something. Need somebody to talk to. Where we at? How do I get these chats on? Okay, ain't nobody saying nothing. If you'd like to talk to me, give me a call, 678-638-6626. Yeah, something else I would like to talk about. The unemployment, the Georgia Department of Labor has been really, I don't know what it is, but I have been one of the people that was unemployed from COVID. And it's taken months, 3 months. I hear people saying 5 months.
Have you talked to somebody?
You can't talk to anybody.
Wow.
When you call, you don't get anything. You leave a message, Then you go and you leave an email.
I got a direct number for you.
Well,
I got 2 people that work there for you.
Well,
they direct cell number.
I sent them a message that I was gonna sit in front of the door every morning at 8:00.
No, I got 2 for
This is
you.
what I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
I sent him a message and told him that I was gonna sit in front of the door every morning to 8:00 for somebody to talk to me. I got 2 messages today.
You know what's funny about it? You know how to be security over there?
Yeah. And the security act like they don't care.
Yeah,
One of them leaned across the car on his phone. I said, "Hey man," I said, "You can't go in there and just act."
Oh, you out there your way?
I'm talking about anywhere, man.
Okay.
It's like because of the pandemic, they're
Yeah.
not letting anybody in the inside the unemployment office. And there are some issues that people don't know about, and they're not getting any. They're not getting any letters. They're not getting any correspondence. Because I know if it wasn't for the lady that sent me my job, like references when she sent me different references all the time. If it wasn't for her asking somebody else through her email, I wouldn't have known that I needed to file a new claim because they just cut the PUA off. And I believe there's a lot of people out there that went through the same thing. They just cut the PUA off. That's the pandemic unemployment insurance. Yeah, that's pandemic unemployment insurance. Yeah. They cut it off and didn't give anybody any warning. And there's people out there that need that money, man. I mean, this ain't just black people. These ain't just poor people. These are these are people that had jobs.
Yeah, I don't think they look at that. I don't think they look at the paperwork and say, I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah. So it ain't like that. It's just, I think that they are overworked and undermanned. Yeah. And they're not doing enough to hire enough people. There are people out there qualified that can go in there and help them out with the paperwork and help them out with getting these cases looked at. They're taking 6, 7, 8 months to send people, their change. But now when you get that change, you got a little money because they're gonna give you all the money, from back when you started.
Yeah, you get a.
So if you are going through the unemployment thing, I'm telling you, just keep certifying every week, because every week that you certify,
you eventually get all of it.
you'll eventually get all of that money. And once you get all of that money, I know you got to pay your bills, but you still, you got to pay your bills anyway to live. So you pay your bills and you still got a little money to eat off and live. As long as you eating right now, as long as people are eating and you still happy, man, y'all are doing well. Because there's some people out there doing really, really bad. I was at the unemployment office today. That's why you asked me how my day was going. I was finna tell you it was kind of fucked up earlier. But when I sent that message yesterday, they sent me 2 messages today. Dude sent me a message and gave me all his information to call him back to his direct phone.
That's what's up.
So I'm thinking they probably answering aggressive emails, but don't y'all go out there and send too many aggressive emails talking about Uncle Mel said.
But you got a right to be worried, man, and
You do.
They got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you picked a random cat out of Kroger's and asked them where your money at.
Right.
This they job.
It is, and if they don't have enough people, there are qualified people that need jobs right now.
A whole bunch.
That could.
But my
could,
question to you was, which office was it? That's what I actually.
Well, I'm out of the Cherokee
Yes, I know.
Cobb office,
Okay.
but
in Kennesaw.
that's in Kennesaw.
That's why I used to work at.
Okay. Yeah, man. They were dragging their feet over there. They got a
Oh,
one.
yeah, I know. Trust me.
They got a 1.5 star in that joint.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, man. They dragging their feet over there, and to me, I can't understand how you can be human. Cause I have humanity. You feel me? I don't. If I see someone thirsty, and I know I'm not thirsty, and I got water, I give them my water because I'm not thirsty, hoping that if I'm thirsty one day, someone will do me the same way. But if you're working in that type of capacity, you have to be some type of compassionate. You have to be that because of what you're doing. You actually are dealing with people's lives.
Correct.
And when you deal with people's lives, there are triggers when people get hungry.
Correct.
And when, just like I said, I was getting kind of impatient. I told them I'm gonna sit in front of the door every morning at 8 o'clock when you eat.
I mean, again, you got a right to do because see, that's your right. Then you they can't expect nothing but less because those people clocking in every day.
Right.
They getting a check every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they got to put themselves, like you said, in your shoe and other people's shoes.
You have to.
But
do
to their
that.
defense, I worked out there before. They probably got about 4 or 5 people working there.
That's what I'm saying, and that's not. I don't understand how
Yeah.
how you can do that, because you understand that you got 40, 50,000 cases to deal with. 4 people dealing with 4,000, 5,000 cases. Come on, man.
Matter of fact, literally, I'm thinking top of my head is 4, 5, and a lot of that stuff done in the computer. So it still goes somewhere else to get verified.
Mm-hmm.
Faxes.
Then they gotta call employers. Wait till employers call them back.
Yeah.
Then they gotta send letters out. They gotta do all that.
So Uncle Mel, let me ask you something. What you think the biggest problem in the world right now, besides what's going on with the election?
I don't think people have enough compassion for each other no more. Cause since social media, you can be a gangster behind the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
You can say anything you want to, anything you want to say about a person behind that keyboard, because you know it's a possibility they can't find you.
Correct.
When people in front of you, they don't say some of the things that they'll say when they know you can't find them. Like if you live down the street from me, there's no way I know your mother passed last week, and I'll say that's your mama in Planet Does, because we know that's a respect thing. You know you're gonna get your ass whipped if you say that.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong, because people feel they can't be touched no more, and you can hide. People went back in the day when you couldn't hide. See, I'm from a small town. Anything you said where I'm from, hey, it'll get around. Like if somebody say, "Well, I'm gonna whoop Mel's ass tomorrow." Well, it probably won't happen tomorrow. It probably happen today, because I'll find out. You understand me? And then we live in a small town. We definitely gonna run into each other if we going to the same playground. Ain't but a couple places we can really go. So how you gonna avoid coming to me? And that made people have a certain type of respect.
Uh-huh.
because you can't get away with stuff like that when you're from a small town. You gotta be who you are. If you're a big liar, everybody in town gonna know you're a big liar. If you're a thief, everybody in town gonna know you're a thief. I remember there was a guy used to steal bikes. If your bike was stolen, you had to get there within about an hour or something because he'll strip it down and paint it and call it.
He'll flip it.
He'll flip it. He'll flip it. He'll take the parts off your bike.
And the serial number off.
Oh, really? Straight serial number, everything. You know what I'm talking about, though. You from the hood. He was a neighborhood bike star. He used to steal bikes. I'm telling you.
No, I never stole no bike.
No, not you. I'm talking about him.
Yeah.
And everybody knew. They knew all you had to go is, hey, man, give me my bike, man. I just wanted to ride. I said, man, you got 12 bikes over here. You could put. That's how it used to be, man.
In this Mississippi.
This Mississippi, Hollywood, Mississippi Delta, man. You gotta be. You gotta watch what you do. You can't be around town trying to holler at every woman because they might be your cousins.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
And that's deep.
That's real deep. I'm telling you, you can't like.
How you felt going?
My grandmother told me
how
like
you felt going to family reunions and you see them.
Lord.
And you see them fine cousins. You ain't gonna never see again.
I got. Hey, look, my cousin came from Chicago, and not me though. My cousin came from Chicago, and they had never seen each other in Chicago. And all of the young people was out at the hotel, and when she walked in, all of us were like, "Damn, we cousins and shit." We like, "Hey, oh, she can't look at her like
but
that."
y'all ain't never seen them before.
No, we ain't none of us ever seen
right.
her, so we like, damn, so we like, nah, we can't do that. My big cousin Rob, Rob like the big uncle and shit. He out there with us and shit. He like, that's your cousin, that's your cousin. We like, okay, all right, everybody else, but my one cousin, he wasn't having it. He said, I don't know her.
He like me.
He said, I don't know her. Big
yeah.
Rob said, no, man, I'm gonna tell you how she's some kid. He said, I don't care what you say. And then she said, Rob, you can say that because I like him too. The whole time we was over there, they were hugging. And me and my cousin, them were like, hey, man, we can't do that. They going to have a little retarded running around, little paraplegic babies. So we can't do that, man. So we tried to talk them out of it. But they said, as soon as we get back to Chicago, it's on. But I don't know what happened. But that's why family reunions are important. Take your kids to see their people.
But it costs too much for family reunion. Like, it's a damn membership.
Well, you ain't got FaceTime now, shit. I mean, you can Skype. You do all kind of shit now.
See, not family reunions, you gotta pay like $150, $200 for the food. You got the hotel and the.
Not no more. Just buy some shirts for y'all, for your family. y'all get on the video chat, and they buy what that is, Zoom. Y'all can Zoom a family reunion. And if y'all buying shirts, buy them for me. Logos by mail or Tabitha Custom Creations.
Oh boy, you stupid.
I'm telling you the truth, man. That's how it is. So
So what the word? Speaking of family, man, what does the word family mean to you?
I don't really call blood people family.
Get close to that, yeah.
Blood to me, they your family by nature, by blood or whatever. But you got some family members that'll treat you worse than.
You know what? I really ain't. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm blessed, man.
I mean, I got a pretty big family. We're pretty separated a lot. I mean, like on my daddy's side, my family on my daddy's side, we were younger. We were closer. Cause I used to go every summer, and my auntie had a bunch of boys, and both of my aunties had a bunch of boys. And my dad had two boys, so all of us would be together a lot. So we are all close. And now those boys got children, so my family's bigger.
Correct.
But since me being in the South and I didn't go to Indianapolis a lot, I don't really know a lot of those kids. And that's what's happening with my family. A lot of us are not coming around like we should. And then we're getting older. So, those kids don't know you. And when kids don't know you, they just don't know you. You can try to make them know you or whatever, but they're not going to have the same type of love for you if you knew them when they were children. Because that's when you build a relationship with a kid when you're a child. Now, the kids that I grew up with in Mississippi, most of them know me. I used to play school with them. Shit, they used to beat me up in there too, goddamn. Every time I say, now it's time to whoop the teacher, they jump on me, man. But I used to have fun with them like that because I wanted them to remember me when I was older. And I didn't want to be distant to them. I didn't want to be the always serious person when I see them, because I wanted to be able to tell them something.
Yeah.
If you always directing a child and you always saying, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, but you don't never give them any type of joy,
Mm-hmm.
them children not gonna like you that much.
Mm-mm. You know, we had a dude up here last week. I wish you was here. The man said his granddaddy. He said he don't allow his 4, 5-year-old kids to play with no toys.
Mm, mm, mm. What do you allow them to play with?
They're not allowed. They ain't allowed to watch cartoons. They ain't allowed to play with no. I wish you was listening to that show Saturday.
No cartoon.
No cartoons, no toys. At 4 and 5 years old, no Santa Claus, no Easter Bunny.
What he trying to raise?
and,
I'm
I,
just telling.
and I asked him how often his grandkids come see him. Get what he said?
They don't.
They don't.
They don't want to come over there. I was just watching Blue Clues. I'm not going to Granddaddy house. No, we got 2 more episodes today. They running a marathon today. I ain't going over there with Mama. I ain't going.
Yeah, I mean, I understand because we had a guy from Nation of Islam across the table, and he knew what his perspective was, but it was just too intense for 4, 5. Like you said, you gotta let a kid have some fun as a kid. I asked the man what they doing job applications at 5 years old. Shit.
Them kids out there chopping wood, man.
Not well, he a good brother. You'll see him Saturday. He was a good brother, but
What's happening Saturday?
no, I'm saying they got a show Saturday. Man.
Oh, okay, I was just gonna say we supposed to be going somewhere. You ain't told me nothing about that. I
So what other topics you got? Like I said, I know the election is everybody's topic because you got to be it.
Well, my whole thing about the election, man, is that there ain't gonna be no violence like people think
Okay.
it is.
All right.
I don't because to put yourself in prison the rest of your life is a very hard pill to swallow. I couldn't even turn myself in on a probation violation. I ain't having 9 days. Man, it took everything in me to walk myself down there and let them folks lock me up, man, for 9 days. You hear me?
Yeah.
I prayed and everything. I wish somebody had blew the house up and blew my records up and everything, man. I'm talking about, blew the courthouse up and blew my records up. I've dreamed of all that shit. That's not gonna happen, man. People ain't privy to prison, especially if they've been raised in the suburbs.
I love my freedom.
Me too. I'm not giving up my freedom because somebody else will. Listen, y'all don't remember Bush. I know y'all remember Bush. We even went to war with him. Y'all, I mean, after he wasn't president anymore, people didn't have too much really to say about him. But at the time he was president, we was in the same predicament. Y'all don't remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to remember, man. Then when Reagan was president, we had a bad time then too. It was so bad then they shot him. It was a little boy trying to shoot Trump when he first started. You remember?
I remember he was outside. Yeah, I remember
he was
that.
trying to do that early.
Yeah, I remember that.
What if them Secret Service hadn't seen it?
I mean, like I said, man, I believe some people use any little thing to do something stupid.
Yeah, man.
Like for us, for instance, I ain't gonna lie, I love us, but when we ride, we got folks out there riding for the tearing up our own neighborhood because we mad because at another damn race, and then like hurricanes, y'all go through. Do y'all go through my hometown? Sound stupid.
Man, I lived in New Orleans 5 years.
Okay, exactly. I thought, okay, so you got folks taking TVs and okay, we ain't got no electricity. The hell are you gonna do with it? You couldn't wait to get that damn TV.
This is my thing.
Go ahead.
When they wore in the shoe store, do they try the shoes on before they take? I just want to know. Do they try the shoes on? Because they come out there with a whole arm full of just shoes.
They give me a bunch of baby shoes.
Yeah, well, you get home, you got enough of baby shoes. Now you got to put them on eBay to try to sell them. I got baby shoes for the low. He ain't trying to save them out of about $5 anyway. And that's shipping and handling.
But that's what we do, man. And I'm not saying go to another neighborhood and tear it up, but then why are we tearing up our own damn neighborhood?
I know if I was to go to Luton, I'd be at the grocery store.
Yeah.
I would have nothing but Boston butts and goddamn ribs. I have pork shoulders.
Exactly.
All kind of shit. Well,
Exactly.
I eat for 7 months off that.
Exactly.
Food. They getting clothes.
Exactly.
Now that's the wrong answer.
You can't go nowhere.
That for real, man. You can't even. And at least if you ain't got no fire, no stove, you can put some sticks together and cook.
Yeah.
Look at remember back in the Western days?
Nah, I don't know who older than me or you?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wasn't back there. I'm just trying to say. I wasn't back there.
Hey man, did you grow up on Western?
Oh yes, indeed.
You know, I try to get into it, but my attention span, I can't.
My granddaddy was man. My
Gunsmoke?
Now, see, I watched Gunsmoke on my own because I like the dude, the big guy.
What else was out there?
Now, Lone Ranger was a good one for me
I thought that was a sitcom.
because I like Tonto.
I thought Lone Ranger was a sitcom.
I like Tonto. See, Tonto was a
Yeah,
monk. He was a monk.
That's the Indian dude.
Yeah, I liked him.
Uh-huh.
And so he actually ran and shit. You know, Lone Ranger always had to ask him
Yeah.
where the Indians at.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they said, you like white man.
Yeah.
they ain't like Tonto too
So
much.
what's your favorite Western movie?
Oh, man, let me
I can start it off. Young Guns. Nope.
No. Why I like Wyatt Earp. I like Posse. I like Jesse James. Now see Jesse James was one of my favorite ones because he was a good person. The railroad did him in, and that's why he was robbing the railroad because of what they did. I think they killed his mama or something like that for the land.
Yeah.
And so Jesse wasn't doing this shit for no fame.
Uh-huh.
He was robbing the railroad and giving the money to the people. He was like a modern day Robin Hood.
Yeah,
so I respected Jesse. I didn't think of him as a criminal. I thought of him as like a vigilante. He was getting back at the railroad for what they did to his family.
Correct.
Because you know the railroad, if you was in the way, you probably experienced some of that in Florida. Where they was trying to put them bridges up and stuff.
No, I don't remember.
You ain't never did none of that?
I don't remember none of that shit.
Oh yeah, they was because
I'm not gonna say it ain't happened. I'm just like I said, man. I don't try to, and I'm not trying to take away from your show. We cousins, we family. I had a good life, man. I wasn't never in them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't never. I experienced a lot from seeing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I was spoiled as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? I was spoiled in the hood part I grew up in and the good part I grew up in. I was blessed. I mean,
I wasn't. I don't say I was. I was.
So
bad.
I done seen it. I ain't saying I'm saying I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
But you know I ain't pay attention to a lot. That's my damn problem now.
I guess I saw a lot simply because I traveled a lot. See, my mother allowed me to start traveling when I was 13. She allowed me to
But who you travel with?
myself. I used to take
At
the
13
I used to take the Greyhound by myself.
to go where?
My first time to take the Greyhound by myself was I was 12
To go where?
to Indianapolis.
To see who?
My daddy.
Okay, but you went for a reason.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
But then after that, my mom saw that I could ride. I could ride by myself.
I think she did because I think you were bad as shit. She didn't want you to goddamn
I
go
was
somewhere.
bad when I was little.
She wants you to go somewhere. Get the hell on somewhere.
No, man, no, it wasn't like that. My mom loved me.
Who was worse, you or Jay?
I was pretty much the guy. I pretty much did just about.
So was Jay quiet with his stuff?
And he liked ladies.
Okay.
He was the lady dude.
Uh-huh.
I was more the curious.
So what kind of trouble did y'all get into when y'all got in trouble? Who did what to what?
I'm gonna tell you the funny story. I hope he watched. I ain't gonna told too many people that.
Okay, go ahead.
One time, I'm gonna tell you this type of dude Jerome was. He didn't really. It's my brother. His name Walter Mitchell. He wasn't really. He didn't do a lot because he was like a bear. You know, he liked to eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? He was little though. He was small, but he liked to eat a lot. If I didn't make it home a certain time, I didn't eat. And if I did eat, it was a little bit. You feel me? So he was more like that. I was more the active one.
Uh-huh.
My dad called him the bear, and he called me the rabbit. So I
Okay.
was more of the rabbit type.
I got you.
Jerome would like to play. Like one day he came up to me. He said, "Let's play hangman." I said, "All right." And I'm the little brother, you know. So oh shit! I take off. I go get the pen. I go get the paper. Come back. He said, "Mm." I said, "Mm." He said, "Yeah, I want to play hang." I said, "What you mean hangman?" He said, "I already got it set up." You know what this fool done did? We got a China berry. You ever heard of a China berry tree? Well, it's a tree that my granddaddy brought. He brought a plant back from China, and it grew up in our yard. And my brother took a piece of twine and put it in the tree and tied a slip knot, trying to tie something to hang himself. We want to play real hangman. So me being the little brother, I'm gonna teach him a lesson on this right now because somebody else he could kill himself, right?
Yeah.
So I come outside, he got the little chair and everything hooked up. He got everything, but what he did, as a child, he didn't make the rope long enough so that when he do
Short
step off
enough.
the chair, No, long enough. Cause you know he didn't really want to hang himself. You know,
Oh shit. Okay, go ahead.
he was just going through the motions. You know, he didn't really want to do it. What he did, he made the rope too short, and and when, I pulled a chair from
But
under
you
him,
say play hangman. He just trying to hang himself. Y'all ain't do no
he
letters,
that's the
no.
type of game he liked to
So,
play.
but it wasn't actually playing with the letters and
Not
stuff.
the letters. This was real
Just,
hangman.
just get on and hang yourself.
Yeah, that's what he did. He
Okay.
was setting this is type of stuff he liked to do. So I told him, I said, listen, man. I said, I don't think you ought to do this. He said, I already got it set up. It's all good. All I want you to do is pull the chair. And there's the older lady sitting in the window, Miss Wilbur. She would say, she was looking at us. She would always tell our mother if we was doing something.
Yeah,
So she was the watcher.
Yeah.
So Jerome, he said, now okay, now pull the chair. I said, Jerome, you sure you want to do this? Like, yeah, pull the chair. So when I pulled the chair, his toes, was like on the ground like that, right?
Barely touching.
Yeah, but the rope was tight, and he was reaching for air. You know how you lick your tongue out, reaching for air. That's what he was doing, and I was looking at him. And I said, that's what you get. He was pointing at his neck, like, let me down. That's what he was telling me. So shit, I just looked at him. Miss Wilbur said, Melvin, cut that boy out that tree. I looked at Miss Wilbur. I said, no, Miss Wilbur, this is what he wanted to do. Let him hang there.
Oh,
She said, I'm going to call your mama before I ran in that motherfucking house. I got the little butcher knife, but I didn't want to stab him because if I tried to cut up, I would have cut him under the throat. This is what we going through while my mama is at work. So by the grace of God, I got that little flip dot a little bit so it can open so he can breathe a little bit. And I got the knife under just a little bit so I can cut. Well, okay, Miss Wilbur didn't tell on us that day.
Oh, yeah.
But those are the type of games that he liked to play.
I would never. I mean, he a computer dude, so I guess I don't.
See, that's what I'm telling you. See, what kind of dude you got to be to sit behind the guitar? Like a bear. Do you see what he do?
All right, so what's the worst thing you did? You done put him out there. What you done did?
I was devious. We used to play Incredible Hulk. Incredible Hulk is, Bruce Banner, he real strong. Mm-hmm. Whatever you're doing, you go rah, you just stop. You know what I'm saying? Make it like Bruce Banner stopped. So one day we out here playing. We got the bikes. I'm devious. I'm a little bro. I'm a devil. I was a little devil. Mm-hmm. So I go to the end of the alley, and he like, now when I say rah, you gotta stop. I said, okay. All right.
When he say raw,
when he say raw, I gotta stop the bike. So it's like he stopped the bike.
Okay.
I go to the end of that, but I already know when I went to the end of that, I already knew what I was finna do. I was finna run straight over him. Boy, I went down the end of that joint. You know how you be on that bike, you be doing it. You lay down. If I said raw, I was like, He said raw. I said, I went straight over my brother, man. My mama whooped my ass too. And then went and bought him a brand new BMX, and I couldn't ride it.
It's funny you talk about that stuff, man. 'Cause these kids don't realize
the fun. It was fun, man. It was so much fun.
I remember the water hose, that water hose water.
Shit, if you go in that house too many times, you better not come back.
Yeah.
Boy, you will be in that house.
My grandma put a pitcher outside with some cups. She said, "You gonna stay here behind in and out."
But hey, you know what you had to do though to get that cold hose water? You had to be at the faucet first.
Yeah.
When you turn it on, you don't want to be at the end when it tastes like rubber. It tastes like the hose.
It's funny because it was but what 13 of us, 11 of us at my grandma's house every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like that. Pam went up.
Okay, y'all had a good time then. It's just like me and my cousins, man. It was, man, all boys too, man. It was all a lot of testosterone going around. So it was a lot of fighting and shit. And that's why you had to know how to fight. We had to know how to fight. If you couldn't fight, my cousin then would beat your ass every day. I promise you, they would do that. They would just come.
And that's back when there wasn't no guns. And
yeah,
all that.
My cousin then would come and beat you up just to make you tough.
Now, were y'all raised in the church, man?
Oh yeah.
Now, was you forced to be in the church?
Well, when you in the church, when you small, you don't have to be forced when you like a teenager. It's kind of like a routine. Most of your friends are at church. Yeah. Most of my friends were at choir practice. If we at home, we ain't really got nobody to talk to because all our buddies at church. So.
Was it a big church?
We had a small like
And-
community church.
Exactly. That's
Most of us went to school together. grew up
exactly.
together.
And cousins, family.
Yeah, yeah.
The real ushers.
Right, right.
The real
Yeah,
ushers.
yeah, the one that'll pinch you.
Yeah.
The ones that'll grab your ear, grab your ear and twist it. And it'll be real hot for the rest of the day.
You know, I see these kids in church now, man, they be texting, and I say, my auntie,
Man,
man, they would
You couldn't even chew gum. You had to chew it. You had to chew it in what you call it, spurts.
And yeah, did a Sunday school probably.
Oh, listen, hey, I was in the youth choir,
Me too.
and we had a candy stove in the
We
back.
called
of
a cookie lady
And we had, the cooking label. We had the candy stove
in the church.
No, behind the stove, behind the church.
Okay.
It wasn't that far. You can just leave and go get some candy and come right back.
Wow.
Now, when our preacher, before he gets ready to preach, the youth choir got to sing, and then the adult choir got to sing.
Okay.
Now, sometimes he'll allow the adult choir to sing first.
Mm-hmm.
And that give us, because, they got to do solos, they got to do all kind of stuff. They got to do a concert over there.
Yeah.
So we, at the candy store, and by our turn, all of us got candy. I remember times we used to get up, man, and our choir director, Miss Tara, bless her soul, she used to make us clap because she knew we was holding candy in our hand. Can you imagine all the juice? When you doing this right here trying to clap and you got candy. She used to make us do that, man. For real. She talking about because she got tired of getting our robes clean. Because we always had candy on them. We did. And the robes cost to get them clean. So.
I told somebody the other day what I used to do. We used to have to walk to the church.
Okay.
So me and Keenan, the one you know.
I know,
Keenan,
yeah. I know
okay,
Keenan.
firefighter. We used to have to go by the cookie lady house. So my aunt used to give us $1
Yes,
from the house to put in the offering at church because she was in the choir. So back then you had to walk up to the baskets and put the envelope.
Right. Yeah.
Man, it would be a blank envelope.
Man, y'all put a blank envelope.
Blank envelope.
Yeah, to be more careful. We just go up there and touch the plate. If you ain't have no money, you just go up there and touch the plate.
See, now you can't. It's like now you gotta. I went what church? I don't put the people out there. I went to a church, one of the mega churches for one time, and I seen a plaque that had gold member, platinum member, bronze member. It's like going by what you do for offering. Like that's
My church wasn't like that.
now we had the old school numbers on there, like the chalkboard numbers. How
Yeah.
people came to church.
Uh-huh.
That was real church. You know, like
Yeah.
the little brown little.
I
house
know
on
what
the
you're
wall.
talking about, and they had the little black and white number,
Yeah,
black letters
and they
stuff.
put how many people came to Sunday school.
Oh, that's what
that-
them numbers was?
Oh, shit.
I never knew what them numbers was.
Yeah, they
man.
kept track of who all came to church, man.
Oh, okay.
What you thought numbers was, man?
Oh, shit, I didn't know. That wasn't my concern. All I wanted to do, I used to like the sermon, man. For real, that was my favorite part of church.
I can see that with the music, the organ,
No, the sermon.
the sermon. Okay.
When the like before he started hollering and he giving the information,
Give me an example.
like he not before he go before he do all that, when he giving you the message,
Yeah.
he give you the message first. That means you can go back and read it yourself if you know he's holler too much. Because you got some preachers that holler every other word.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, you, me, he, him, ha. So I didn't like that part. I was like, all right,
I never understood why they scream. Like,
It's a show, man.
Are you gonna make me understand it more because you scream?
It's a show. It's to make you feel good. When you leave there, you feel good. Just like you go to a concert.
Mhm.
An artist's job is to make you feel different when you leave that concert than when you came to it.
Yeah.
If you go to a show, he ain't even got to be a good singer.
Mhm.
If he got a lot of energy, it gonna give you that energy, and you be like, okay, I can go out and face another day. But then when you get home, it's the same old drag. You feel me?
Yeah.
So when you go to church on Sunday, it's like a recharge. He have to recharge you. That's why you even see kids. You can see kids doing it. They say he blessed. No, he imitating that preacher
Yeah.
that he saw. Because kids are the best imitators.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you do.
These preachers ain't the same no more, man. These preachers, let me tell you something. I don't know. I tell them all day long. I'm gonna be the one in heaven opening the door for their asses.
Hey, that dude at the gate,
Yeah.
St. Peter.
Mm-hmm.
You know he keep a lie book on people, don't
He keep a who?
he? A lie book.
A lie book?
A lie
I thought you said a laptop.
A lie book.
Okay.
Just like a laptop. Just like a laptop. He over that motherfucker. You remember when you told this lie?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you on back.
These cats, man. You know, one thing about me, man. If I meet somebody and they gotta tell me how saved they are, that's how they introduce themselves to me.
I have a personal relationship with God.
Yeah, I ain't got it. My grandma always said I should be able to see the Christ through you.
Yeah.
You ain't got to announce it to me.
No, you don't have to. And I had an auntie that every Sunday, when the preacher get through hollering, it's her turn. She get off the motherboard and she walk all the way around the church and touch each one of her kids. Like they strategically placed. And I birthed this one on October the 15th, 1999. And I birthed this one on June. She used to do that, Miss May Lee. That's my baby there. She introduced me to my grandfather. I had never met my grandfather.
Wow.
She introduced me to him.
Go ahead.
She told me she sent my cousin Kenny down to my mom's house.
How'd you take? I mean, how did it feel?
I was in amazement. I wasn't mad at him or nothing. I was in amazement how good my grandfather looked.
Kind of like Antoine Fisher.
Ain't that the dude that went to the Navy?
Yeah, and he seen his family for the first time.
Oh, see, I don't remember.
Oh, that shit deep, bro.
Yeah, but my grandfather my grandfather had a lot of grandkids.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there, and when he saw me, they said, "Okay, that's Walter's son." He said, "Okay, yeah." Excuse me. He said, "Okay, yeah. Hey, boy, what's going on with you?" He didn't know he ain't never seen me before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I understood. You feel me? Because all the grandkids were like, "Granddaddy, granddaddy." They knew they loved him.
Yeah.
My thing was, I wish I could have, felt the same thing they were feeling when they saw him. I was in amazement at how he looked because I had never seen my grandfather before. And so I wanted to feel like they was feeling, but I knew I wasn't going to be able. That was the last time I saw him, too.
Wow. You know what? Speaking of grandparents, I know you're going to have me laugh on this. Grandma versus G-Ma. What's the difference?
Grandma versus G-Ma?
Yeah.
I ain't never had a G-Ma. I don't know what that is.
G-Ma the young grandmamas now.
Oh, shit. Shit, these grandmama need.
This your first time cussing when I said that.
I'm sorry. These grandma need babysitters. These grandmas behind babysitters. I'm going out tonight. Don't bring no kids over here. I got a babysitter for her. Grandma, the mama need the grandma to babysit. The grandma need the babysitter.
Man, them times, Mel, man. Them times when you had grandma, boy.
There's one thing about it though. Them granddaddies back then, they wasn't as enthusiastic as these granddaddies now. They got.
No, I got 5.
Man, listen. I'm talking about how the grandmas look.
Oh, hell yeah.
The grandmas now?
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you.
They twerking and TikToking
sure,
and...
you seen TikTok?
Yeah, they number grandmamas on it. G-Mama.
Man. And these young boys, I'm going to tell you what they going to do. They're going to mess around and go over there. She going to grip them. She going to grab them, hold on to them, and pull them. They ain't never felt that before.
I got a lady want to do a show. It's called Cougars. Cougars on the Run, or Cougars. And that's all they date.
That'll be a good show.
That's all they dated, young boys.
Yes, indeed. I'd be glad to talk to them. That's what we should invite. Hey, all the hood cougars, all the hood star cougars, and I want to invite you to the show, and that we gonna talk about. You see how me and Disco kicking.
This one playing, man. This is love.
Yeah,
that's why it's called. This the platform. But you have a free. I want him a cleaner lady to come through because she cold.
That's the one I did. That one that opened the bathroom for me. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, she opened it, but I wasn't looking at her or nothing like that, Not that side. I don't even know her. I mean, she was just opening the bathroom door, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just...
I got a boxing over there waiting on her, too. She going right past your shoulder.
No, I'm going to move over there, baby. I'm going to go on that side over there. You're going to have to say she bad.
So are you looking forward to being a granddaddy?
Man, listen, I know right now I stay at home more than I used to.
Mm-hmm.
A grandbaby right now would be one of the greatest things for me because he'll be my entertainment. He or she'll be my entertainment. You know what I mean? Because now, I entertain myself.
Correct.
But that'll be my entertainment. And then when they get a little older,
mm-hmm.
that'll be more entertainment.
Correct.
I want to have a grandchild before I get too old to do anything, though.
Yeah.
Before I get too old to walk and all that time, you got to push me around. Because I pushed my granddaddy for a long time.
Yeah.
He lost his leg to sugar.
Okay.
And I had to, he called my mama, tell that boy to come up here and take me uptown. And he don't just want to do nothing but go up there, sit up time for a little bit, and I push him up there, and then I push him back. And that was before they got the handicap ramps. You remember that? You remember before they had the handicap
Yeah,
ramps?
yeah.
You had to actually know how to pull a wheelchair up steps without dropping the person in it. So I learned that very early, pushing my granddaddy. I used to be laid out pushing him, boy, up that doggone hill.
You miss your granddad, don't you?
Yeah, man, I miss Jack D.
I could tell.
Jack D was my dude, and he was a gambler.
Oh yeah. Now he played the numbers.
No, he was a gambler when he was a traveling gambler when he was younger.
Traveling gambler.
Yeah, he gambled. He gambled from
Because
Louisiana.
Mississippi. Yeah.
He gambled from Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, to Alabama. That was his like little circle.
That's what he did for a living.
That's how he made money.
Wow. You know, I remember my granddad playing numbers. Like the man would pull up in the yard and he'd be like, everybody give me a number. And he said, I remember saying I got 25 cents on this. You know what I'm saying? We all pick a number from whatever.
Yeah.
And I never realized until I got older how they picked. I always say, how the hell they figure out what the winning number was? It wasn't no lotto. No, it wasn't no.
It was the pill.
No, what?
Y'all do the P shape?
Nah, that was the dog track.
Oh, okay.
The dog track, I guess the third winner, the third place winner, it was always that number. Okay. Whatever time they finished in.
Oh.
That's
how
how
you picked that number.
That's how they got their numbers.
Yes, indeed.
So like whatever, if dog number 3 won and his time was 11:32,
yeah,
it was either 32 or 11 or both 11 and 32. I don't know how it went down.
Well, see, my parents didn't really hide me from a lot of things. Like my father took me to the P Shake house for the first time. That's the first time I ever saw a diamond ring. And when I looked at it, it was so shiny. I had to look away, and I asked the guy. I said, "What is that on your finger?" Because I didn't know what it was. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a gas station. When you pull up to it, it looked raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like the windows were dark, wasn't nobody there. But when you go inside, it was nice. They had a pool table over here, people moving around and stuff. You see people over here smoking. They wasn't smoking weed and nothing like that.
Yeah.
But you said they was smoking cigarettes at that time. Cigarettes were heavy back.
What he had? Paul Malls.
They was smoking them cools and them
Paul Mall.
The Virginia Slim Salem.
His was red. Paul Mall.
No.
And what the damn Camel?
Oh, here the brown pack. Yeah. I remember I tried it.
I ain't never.
I tried a Camel one time and damn near throw both of my lungs out.
We tried something. My granddaddy bloodhound tobacco. We tried that stuff, man. He put it away from us, man. We call ourselves going back there, taking a piece of it, not knowing how to eat that, how to do it. Tobacco. Square to bloodhound tobacco.
I know what that is. I used to guess with the little brown covering on it. You ain't supposed to eat the brown cover.
Man, we ain't know. We was 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, all of them taking a piece of it.
You know what? Hey, bro, we could have killed ourselves when we were little, man.
A whole bunch
all
of
the
times.
shit that we would take. Look,
a whole bunch of times.
My granddaddy used to smoke. My granddaddy Tom, he was the older granddaddy, and he used to smoke a pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Not my mama's granddaddy. This was my great granddaddy.
Great granddaddy.
He used to smoke a pipe.
Yeah, tobacco and stuff, right?
Yeah. And so, shoot, my brother and them said they had been hitting pipe, So I said, y'all got a pipe, They like, yeah, them and my cousin, they been in the pipe. I said, I'm gonna go home after school today, and I'm gonna go in the bathroom and hit the pipe. Because when you go in the bathroom, that smoke be in the house, so you got to cover the house with air fresh.
Mm-hmm.
That Glad back then was off the chain.
Yeah.
So I get in there, man. I hit that doggone, hit that that pipe, and I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe for a long time. Because you ain't supposed to inhale that tobacco. I couldn't breathe. I just, and mind you, ain't nobody at home to help me. What else? One of the scariest feelings in my life, man. I put that tobacco back where I got it from.
Yeah, we did some stupid shit.
Yeah, man.
But the thing about it, we still had to eat. See, we ain't do the dumb shit they asses doing now.
They like to carry guns and shoot.
They do stupid shit.
You can't. I don't understand how you can carry it.
I think like I do it. You got them little hot ass girls.
Man, you always know when summer came out, the girls came out with the biker shorts on, the dudes get to fighting.
Yeah, I think that's when these little girls don't look the same age.
No, man. Hey, you got to be careful because if you got sons, you got to tell your
I
son.
got all boys.
Yeah, you got to tell them, be careful with these girls because they won't tell him they got a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And then the boyfriend liked the girl so much he get mad at the dude.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had some people that did that, but not that many. You if you was kind of player like, see, that was like where I grew up from. See, I wasn't in gangs.
Nah,
I
I
didn't
ain't
have
know.
to I didn't have to join gangs.
But see, I was in football at age of 5,
Yeah,
so
see, I
that
didn't
was
have
my
to do
game.
any of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I was more academic, and I did talent shows, and I always performed.
I can see that.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know about the academic part.
Yeah, I was always smart, man.
Not, I mean, I did what I had to do.
Yeah, I was.
I mean, I
Well,
wasn't no damn dummy, but I did what I had to do.
let me tell you like this: football season,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't pretty much gonna do nothing because I already know I can catch up in the spring.
Okay.
I love football season because you got all the festivities going on during the football
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
So I usually be slacking during the football. I keep my grade around a C.
yeah, yeah.
Then my mama get on me like, you know, you can do better. And then by January when we come back from the Christmas break,
Mm-hmm.
I go through the little spring and I know I got semester exams and stuff coming, so I buckle up.
Did y'all have grades like A1A, F3F, B2?
We had A through F. That was it.
I'm saying that was just a grade.
That's it.
Like we had, I'm telling my age, we had A was for your actual academic grade.
Mm-mm.
The number in the middle was your effort.
Mm-mm.
So 1 mean you tried your hardest, 2 mean you tried sometime, 3 mean you didn't do a damn
No,
thing.
they couple
And then
off.
the last grade was your conduct.
They couple all that in one grade.
Mm.
You get an A, B, C, D, or F.
Cause I never understood what my mama said. I don't care if you get an F1A. That mean I tried my hardest
But you
and I was good in class, but I just didn't pass the motherfucker.
okay? So now that one now, hey, you had they coupled it all into one thing.
Uh-huh.
See, we went to school with the people from kindergarten. We all went to preschool.
When you say we talking about how old? How old?
I'm talking about from the time you go to kindergarten
Mm-hmm.
until the 12th grade.
In one school?
Well, not in one school, but our kindergarten was in a different school. 1 through 12 was in one school. All of us went to the same school.
So first grade and 12th grade was in all in one building.
Yeah, well, not in one
One
building,
school,
but
one
one
property.
school. Like
On the
the
same-
elementary was over here
Uh-huh.
from the 1st through the 6th grade,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get over here, you get the 7th through the 12th grade.
Damn.
Yeah, we all had to go to
Same
school.
property, I'm saying.
Yeah, we all had to
So
go
it was
to
all
school
called the
together.
same name.
Simmons High School. It was Simmons High School and Simmons Elementary.
Okay.
But they were so close together. I mean, they on the same property. So your buddy might have an older brother in 11th grade. You might see him 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So it was like that. So
Yeah.
you know, we all went to school together. Now we're still friends now, you know. We grew up together. So, you know, when we go other places, man, like a lot of us don't make new friends, but a lot of us do.
Yeah.
But when we go back home, man, it's like every holiday, people come home, the people come to the city, and they just have a big party because of all of us grew up together. And it's good to be from a town like that because you always have that camaraderie when you get home.
Yeah.
And you always feel safe when you get home. Even though some of the guys I growing up, we done fought. You know, some guys I done fought every day for 3 months. See him now, we cool as hell. We didn't kill each other.
Mm-mm.
You know, it wasn't no. I might know his mama. He know my mama. I know his daddy.
Yeah.
You know, I done got into some things with people, and they uncle came and talked to both of us. Like, why y'all acting like that?
Yeah.
Y'all know y'all, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have it.
Mm-mm.
Like now.
You got mamas now take the son to go fight the other son.
Yeah. So we
Yeah. And they filming it, putting
Right.
on damn putting their phones out.
I did that for my little brother one time. Him and his best friend.
I think your boy just won.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Biden.
I just got a text message.
If Biden just won tonight, y'all know that it's gonna be a celebration. It's gonna be a celebration. Don't y'all worry about the rest of this stuff. Ain't no violence gonna go down. It ain't that time.
Biden eyes 270.
Oh, that's the score right there. He done hit the scope.
It says Biden eyes 270. So I don't know if that means he hit. No, he's on my fault. As a 714, he's still 253, 213.
253, I thought it was closer than that. I thought he had 264 because they were looking for
this,
6.
This updated 714.
Oh, okay. They still counting ballots.
Yeah, 253 to 213.
I just, for me, I just wonder how the people going to react to the change. because it's got
How much of a change? That's my point, though. This is my point. I made a comment. You can talk. You can say what you want to say. I'm cool with that. I made a comment. It don't matter who the hell the president been since I've been 17 years old. I've been doing the same job, same. I've been getting the same taxes, going through the same shit, the same problems, same bills, same issues since damn Ronald Reagan.
But I don't think.
So I'm trying to go ahead.
See,
So what's gonna change?
the whole thing is when we get a president, that's more of a representative.
I understand that part.
Yeah.
I'm talking about for me waking up in the morning. For you waking up in the morning, what's gonna be different when we walk out that door?
Well, the whole time Donald Trump been in office, it affected me. Like I told you, the media makes people feel certain ways about. Just like Obama. Remember when them people was hating Obama? They didn't know why they was hating.
Man,
him.
he couldn't get away with half the
That's
shit.
what I'm talking about. They didn't know why they
If
hated
that
him.
man did 1%,
The media. If you listen to the media now, you can go on YouTube and you can listen to the media, and the same thing they said bad about Obama, they say good about.
now the
Trump.
thing about Trump, he say what he feel. I give him that. So I'm not faulting for. I'm not gonna. It's just the platform he on.
Yeah, you can't.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying
you
that
can
he
be that person.
But one thing about him, I give him credit for. He showed you who the fuck he was from the very beginning. That man ain't put no goddamn mask on. He showed you who he was, and he just speak. It's like me being a spokesman for somebody.
Hey, look.
I'm out to get the right guy to be a spokesman for nobody.
If this man, you saw this man on The Apprentice, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I give him that. He
Hold
been
up.
the same dude
Yeah,
from
you
day
saw-
one.
You saw this man.
Yeah.
That man fired them people without even thinking about it. Do you know how cold you got to be to look somebody in the face
And say,
and,
"You're fired."
You're fired.
Yeah.
And then just go to talking to whoever.
So my point is, I don't think the man is a terrible dude. I don't think he need to be a spokesman for our country because of the shit. You know, and I know he probably designate what he put more effort into and not effort to, but we can do
I
that
think-
for anybody personally.
I think he the first gangster that
Yeah.
they witnessed. That's what I think. That's the first gangster they
All right,
witnessed. He definitely there.
yeah.
He don't care
I just
what
don't.
nobody say.
I just don't get into it, man. It's
He
just,
told the high police. What his name is
I don't know. We got
the
about five.
attorney general.
Yeah.
He told him, "You can't do nothing to me." That's what he told that man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he told Coleman. You can't do nothing to me. I don't care how much evidence you got. Ain't nothing you can do to me.
And then he was fine everybody ass.
Then he fight you, bro. What do gangsters do?
Yeah. Get rid of you.
They don't just fire you,
Yeah,
but they
get
get
rid
rid
of
of you, man.
I'm gonna let you close out the last 5 minutes.
Yes, man.
With your
Listen,
closing remarks.
I done had a good time with my one of my neighborhood stars, man. It was unplanned that he was gonna be sitting here talking to me. I had another guest, but he had some issues that he had to go through, so he didn't make it. But maybe he'll catch me another time. This has been fun sitting here, man. This is one of my first podcasts, so I want y'all to tune into me next Thursday and follow me on Instagram, Uncle Mel _45. Y'all be good out there. It's a neighborhood star.